We're starting off this vlog just a little bit different. We're going to roll it back. I was invited by Lenfest Institute to speak at their conference. This was the Journalism Reimagined conference. And when I tell you, first of all, it's an absolute honor. But before we got to the conference the day before, they brought and had us all come together, just so kind of like a meet and greet and a pre-conference dinner. And I'm telling you, it was absolutely amazing. But as we're shifting gears, now it's time to get ourselves ready because we got to attempt to do our best so we ain't in there looking crazy. And one thing I appreciate is that my husband made sure I had an Uber so I wouldn't have to stress getting there. But here we go. You mentioned that engaging your audience on Philadelphia issues was a natural progression for you. How do you go trust your followers to discuss civic engagement? Very, I honestly feel like a lot of my content is extremely authentic. I come to you just as well as I'm sitting here on the stage, just the same as online. And I'm going to share the things that are happening in the civic world and let people know like what they need to be more engaged with as far as what's going on, what are the things that are failing, what are the things that are being successful. And I have no problem, it's a shameful plug. I will go onto different journalist pages and different organizations, slide right to the comments. You'll see somebody complaining and saying, I am so sick of Philadelphia in this topic. And I'll say, well, did you know that there are resources for you in this particular conversation? And it's because that's how you reach people. And people came from that comment back to my page where I then provided those resources. And I feel like interchanging that information and asking the questions and being able to say, hey, did you know about this? Because a lot of people just don't know. And what you don't know, you'll continue to have conversations online where we're fighting in the comment section for our life. But then it's like, I need you to take that conversation from online and engage in a way that will help you and your family. Awesome. So now here we are at Saturday. It is Father's Day weekend, and we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're taking my husband out, and it's on a Saturday to Dolce. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but it's Dolce in Italian. It's in Center City. This is the first time that I've been here. There's been a couple of PRs that, or at least one in particular, that has done this or had an invitation for influencers and content creators. I don't know why I didn't go to that, but nonetheless, if I want to go to do something, I'm going to do it and spend my own dollary dues. Y'all don't pay attention to my husband who had just, I told y'all a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks ago that he got injured. So we going to see his injuries and thank God that he is here. But look at this spread. This spread was everything. I absolutely loved it. Not sure if I would be like, the type of person that's going to pull up again. Maybe it is, I don't know, but that I liked it. So now that we're leaving there, we're just going to go around the city, getting back to our car. And this was also No Kings weekend. So as you can see, some of the buildings are completely boarded up. And that actually does make sense. Since I didn't get you to in earlier. Now we're switching things up and going to celebrate a beautiful young lady that's going to Penn State, which happens to be me and my husband's alma mater. And, we are Penn State. But, of course, here's the family getting together, getting their dance on, doing their thing. Oh, we got Easy, my cousin, my little cousin, getting his dance on in slides, Jesus baby fence. But you know what? I love seeing him happy because sometimes I swear he's so quiet and reserved. But here go his mama. Listen, if you ever want to take a photo, if you get her to take a photo, take the camera immediately or get your photos off the rip. Because she gonna freak. Morning. Yes, I look a hot mess. Let me just say happy Father's Day to all the amazing fathers out there. The fathers that are active, that show up, that show out, that are present. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day to my father, my dad, Charles. Happy Father's Day to my husband, who is an amazing dad to his father. To his kids. Happy Father's Day to my husband, who is an amazing father to his kids. Let me just say, there are many of us, and I say us because I have a biological father who has never been present, and I mean absolutely never been present. As I've gotten older, I've done the research to figure out where he is, and he's back in the same place that I was born in, Youngstown, Ohio. The interesting thing about it is that I've met more of my family, aka his siblings and all of them. I've met more of them than him. I've never seen him, met a lot of them, and learning more about my story. And Father's Day used to be a huge trigger for me. And it's amazing how people think that if you have a stepfather who's extremely active, my father, aka my stepfather, has been in my life since I was 5 years old. And although that is a great significant of time, I'm 44, that's a huge amount of time. It still never clearly finish the void that was in my own personal thought process and heart at some points. But as of today, it has. And it takes a lot of maturity. It took a lot of therapy, and I'm cooking dinner for my family, my husband for Father's Day. I mean, not dinner, breakfast, but it takes a lot of maturity to get past those triggers of not saying like, why was I not quote unquote good enough? I am good enough. He is not worthy to do the job that he should have been doing. He's just not. And I know a lot of people would see this and say, you don't say that, that's still your father. Let me explain this to you. That is my sperm donor. He got me here and God used him as a vessel, and we praise God for my existence. But I'm not about to give somebody who didn't and doesn't deserve the credit, period. I know in this world we say we respect those, even if he was a drug addict and he was an alcoholic, and I 100% agree. Those are sicknesses and diseases that can be fixed. When you choose not to be a part of your child's life, and from the fact that I have another set of twins, I'm a twin, and there's another set of twins that he has had, and then he's had, I think, 2 other kids outside of that. So that's about 8 kids that I am aware of, that he is aware of. I had a set of twins, sister and brother, and my brother twin passed away. And he did not claim my twin, my twin brother, not my twin brother, but the brother twin, 30 days after. As a matter of fact, he never did. His twin sister, something about his twins, we're going to stick together. We may fight and fuss, but we're going to stick together. And I'm grateful for his twin sister who claimed him so that he could have a proper burial. And that alone let me know that I wasn't missing out on anything. I don't know if he doesn't have the capacity or doesn't want the capacity to do what's right. You know, I'm giving him grace by even saying that because he's not deserving of it. And I'm not here to bash him. This is not a bash him thing. I'm just saying this because there's so many people that will tell you that your feelings today on Father's Day shouldn't matter, or that you're supposed to forgive. I have given him the forgiveness that he will never grant me. I have given him the forgiveness of not even knowing him. Right? That's grace. But I'm not going to act as if this man deserves to be put on the pedestal. Who does need to be put on the pedestal is Charles Allen. Charles Allen is my stepfather, who I called my father. He treats me like a daughter. There have been some little incidents here and there growing up, just because, you know, as you come of age and you learn who you are and things don't make sense. Things within his side of the family that I'm not happy about. And I've said that to them, so this is nothing new. I'm not hashing anything out online. I'm just stating my personal truths, and don't have to like it. It is what it is. I say all that to say that there are people who are grieving today, whether their father has passed, whether their father is not around, whether you know he exists and he's taken on a whole new family and acted as if you don't exist. These are very things that are very much real. So you don't have to pretend today. You could do whatever it is that you choose to do. And I'm only saying this because by the time you see this video, it'll be about a week after Father's Day. But nonetheless, the message still stands the same. So I hope that today was a good day for you, or was a good day, because again, it'll be a week later. But yeah, that's how I feel about Father's Day. I have an amazing father in my dad, Charles. I have a great husband who demonstrates fatherhood, and his father wasn't as active as he would like for him to be. But I'm grateful that my husband and his father were able to have a conversation, and that his father apologized to him prior to his passing. My husband no longer has his mother or his father. So it's always these Mother and Father's Day holidays that are the hardest. But I'm sending love to everybody. All right, that's my Father's Day rant. Y'all have a good one. Now, for Father's Day, we were supposed to drive down to Lancaster, which is my hometown, and see my dad. There he goes. And that didn't happen. My husband, again, 3 weeks ago, has not been feeling well. So we've been just monitoring his health. And when he woke up that day, he said he just wasn't feeling well. And I know I wanted to see my dad. And listen, I was completely devastated. So I did these amazing tributes to him. And now my tribute to my husband, because, people think that being a husband means that as long as you're a good dad, that makes you a good husband. It does not make you a good husband if you're not. You can't be a good dad if you're also not a good husband. And so we just going to give honor and say thank God that he is doing the things that needs to be said and done. But this is a tribute that I used part of this for the tribute. This was from our trip from Disney World about 2 years ago. We had an absolute blast. I cannot wait to go back again. But yeah, I used part of this video as a tribute to him because my husband, we're trying to make sure that he has joy. Sometimes, y'all, we got to make sure the men in our lives do have some sort of joy. So yeah, that's what it was. Another thing that I ended up missing was my niece's recital, which really broke me because I am one of those aunts. They call me AT. And I am one of those aunts that is at everything. Like, if you say you about to go get an award for peacemaking, like, all right, well, we going to get a peace sign. We showing up, pulling up for them babies. But I had to end up missing her recital, which was a part of the trip to Lancaster. But I made her a little video to let her know that I'm super proud of her. I was able to receive some pictures from the family who were there. It was amazing. So for the rest of the day, I think we're just going to head to CVS and rest. Happy weekend.